Welcome to part 117. Well, welcome. It's going to be a short one. I noticed that I'm going to put out the music. This is going to be a very short one. I noticed that I muted myself at the end, and I said a lot of stuff. I did cut off the video because you were just seeing some review stuff, but the problem, if there's no comment, it was pretty useless. So I cut off the video, but I still wanted to make little video because this is the end of We Happy Few for me. I said it before. I know I repeat myself, but that's okay, because I don't know if others will view the other episodes. But maybe I will make a review of this game, and I will discuss every aspect, but that needs preparing. This was one of my resolutions for this year. So I promised myself to record, to play, to record, and to put it online on YouTube. We Happy Few. It was my desire to play this game for a long time. I'm very happy I did it. I read a lot of reviews on Steam, and it makes me a bit sad that people are destroying this game. It is not, how you say that, it does not deserve that kind of negativity. It is, in my opinion, very shortly said, a very good game. It's immersive. It has a lot of atmosphere. Yes, there are some bugs. No, they are not game breaking. I'm lying. There was one bug I had that I saved in front of a cellar door, and then I was not able to. I just died when I reloaded that save. So that is one game breaking bug. But you have to keep in mind, I played this game for how many? I'm going to watch it on Steam. Okay, I've played this game for 151 hours, guys. 151 hours. The game is on Steam right now, €60, and there are 3 DLCs which cost €9 each in Belgium. So it will be different. It can be different in your country. But oh my god, for me this is really one game standing out. The combat is unique, yet not flawless, but the story is indeed one of the better ones. I see people comparing it to BioShock, and in my opinion it still stands next to BioShock. So I'm not going to try to elaborate everything. I just wanted to say some goodbye words, because if you know me, that's also one thing. I only ask for likes and subscribes in the beginning of a game and at the end of a game. I did this in the story after every character. I should not do that. I did it in the arcade and DLC after every DLC, the beginning and the end for each DLC. Yeah, there will be a little bit of a black hole. No, that's not true, because I have so many other games I want to play. This game, in my opinion, deserves an... I was never frustrated, so it's one concerning everything. I would give it a 9, even a 9 out of 10. But I think the price is a bit too steep. So 60 euros and then all the DLC, each €9 is a bit too steep. In total, I would say €60. So if you consider if it would be a whole package, the story, the DLC, with the 3 DLC, then I would say €60 would be okay, because the arcade only I played 17 to 20 hours, which is pretty big for an arcade mode. And I only, although there are, I want to show that there are 3 possible ones, but there are actually only 2 real good ones. The sandbox is, I played it a little bit, but it's not different from survival in that way that there is no goal. But I did the survival, as you know, for 17 episodes, so yeah, that counts. And that's, so if you consider, for me, a good game that can give my attention for €40 is needs 40 hours of gameplay, good gameplay, and I had 151 hours of gameplay. Yeah, so it's a bit difficult, but considering the price is like a 7. So yeah, it is for me. I will always remember this game. That's my cue. Replayability. Yeah, I would, if I had the time, if I've played all of the other games I still haven't played, so I am going to do blind. The weird thing is I have The Witcher 3 and I haven't played it yet, so for some reasons I'm not very fond, so I'm not going to play that next. I have other games I want to play first. But if I had the time, like if you take Borderlands 2, I've replayed that game so many times already, and I'm still not bored with it. I know how it ends and so on, but it's still, yeah. Every time I go back to it, or I went back to it before I started recording blind playthroughs. As I said before, I have so many. I still have a lot of new games I want to play in blind playthrough. Um, yeah. So in conclusion, is it worth a buy? Yes, it definitely is. If you are, but there is one condition, that you how you say that you have the attitude, one, to take the time for this game, and two, that you are able to immerse yourself in this story and enjoy all the aspects of the game. I saw one review where a guy was, I have to carefully choose my words, talking about that he aggroed because of his behavior in the game as Arthur, that he aggroed some people in the village. And because, yeah, if you jump or crouch and you don't have the skill, then they are aggroed. But then every other citizen and also the Barbies will come after you. But guys, that is the gameplay. That's the way the game works. It is focused on. It's not focused on combat. It is focused on mostly on stealth and doing the right thing. And it's, you know, it tries to show a world where there are so many rules where you need to fit in, and then it says what happens if you don't fit in. And they do this so very good. So why would you be angry if they come after you if you are doing like the game mechanic? I don't get that. So yeah, take your time for this game. It's really worth it. But what I would do, even right now, if they would have diminished it as a whole packet and sold it as a whole packet for like 50 or 60 euros, but then, like I said, the story and the arcade and the DLC, I would be okay with it. But I bought it in sales, summer sales, and it was like, I think 20, I cannot remember, it was a lot, 20 or 30 euro, and even then, it is certainly worth his money. I will write a review on Steam as Silverite Skull. But there you go. I wanted to add this because I was saying that after I played the arcade survival, I thank you for watching this blind playthrough. I had a lot of fun. And I ask you, if you like what you see, please give me a like, a genuine like. If you're not enjoying it, don't do it. I'm not clickbait. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this for myself still at the moment that I record this video. So you don't help me out by giving me a false like. Just give me a like if you really like what you hear and see, and subscribe. if you I'm going to write it down. Hanger next game. And subscribe if you want to see more. The next game I will play will also be a blind playthrough. And I'm going to reveal it, which one it will be. And the game that I'm going to play, and I'm very excited about it. I'm very curious. I heard a lot of good stuff. But right now what I want to play is Kingdom Come Deliverance. So Kingdom Come Deliverance will be my next blind playthrough. Yeah. There's one thing I will... right now I am at Steam, and I'm checking the store page, and it is very positive. It has a very positive review. I'm checking out. Normally you can see one of the first reviews I see is that it's simply breathtaking. So yes, that will be my first for 99% my first blind playthrough. My next blind playthrough. What other games am I planning to do? My God, I have so many concerning. It's too bad. How can I cannot. Let me check. What else? I have the Hitman. Games. I tried Life is Strange, but that is not my cup of tea. I could not immerse myself in this game. People are very positive about it. It's overwhelmingly positive, and I don't get it. I was not able to immerse myself, which is okay. I have Mad Max. That is one of the games I will play blindly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the store page is. Very positive. So yeah, that's one. I have Metro. Apparently, I played that for 13 hours, so that's not one. You have Shadow of Mordor. I played that for 115 minutes. I could not. It was too much console-y stuff. Oh yeah, surely. After one of the games I really want to play is Prey. And I also have Prey Typhon Hunter. So that is one it is very positive. So that's also one that is my cup of tea. I have South Park, The Stick of Truth, which is one of those games I'm curious about. I am not one of these guys that is follow. I like the show. I'm very fond of the way they do it. It is overwhelmingly positive review-wise. I have a lot of Star Wars games, and I will certainly play one of these. I have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and I tried it on. I also have it as a mobile game on my smartphone. So yeah, that's one. I have the Talos Principle, which I played for 16 minutes, and that is going to be an interesting one in that way that I have my doubts if it's a good game for a review, for recording it and then showing it to you guys, because what happens if I get stuck? And it is no fun for you. That why should I this is more, I know video wise right now you don't see a lot, but okay, I'm just saying what I have. So I don't know, I'm going to try it, but there's a possibility I'm not going fully go with it. I have Thief Gold, which is a very old game. Oh my god. But I don't know. It's a very old game. The graphics are very bad. I like the story, and it's not easy. It's really old school. What else? I have Tomb Raider. And this is a love-hate thing for me. I liked the early old school Tomb Raider games, but I have a bit of a feeling that Tomb Raider is too much of a console game. And don't get me wrong, if you are like console games, that's okay. But I don't like games where it holds your hand. Right, what else? I have the game What Remains of Edith Finch. I don't have any clue what it is about. So that's going to be an interesting one. And I have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I have the old school game. No, that's not true. XCOM Enemy Unknown. And this is new to me because I am familiar with the old XCOM games. And this is the first 3D one. How you say that? The more modern games. So that is the blind playthrough. Those are the blind playthroughs. Also, then I have the Aliens vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator Classic 2000. I don't know what to think about those two. I have the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition and the Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition, but that it's too much. I don't know what to think of it. I have the 7 Days to Die. I played that game a lot, and I loved it a lot. I have 773 hours in it. It is so good. It's very addictive. and that will not be a blind playthrough. But a playthrough maybe in that way I will play it till I have the gyrocopter, and maybe till I have a certain achievement, like you have to survive like 1,000 days, or till it's not interesting anymore. So that's also... I have Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is in my opinion one of the better Assassin's Creed ones. I have the Assassin's Creed 2 game, but not on Steam. But I'm not fond of the Assassin's Creed coming after those. Then it's ladder, rinse and repeat. I have the Bioshock 2 and the remastered. I am going to play only the 2. I played the remastered for 52 minutes and the Bioshock 2 for 25. Is such a good game, very immersive. I don't have Bioshock. I do have Bioshock Infinite. I did not really like that game. I only played it for 14 hours. And that's what I mean. This is considered a AAA game, but for its price, it is right now... It's even on sales right now. And it's normally it's €30, but on sales it's 7.5. For €7.5, I would buy it. The Bioshock the collection is €12, and that's very decent. I think if you like, it has a overall overwhelming positive review. It deserves it. It is the Bioshock. But yeah, I have the Borderlands. I'm a very big fan of Borderlands, but not of the last one, the Borderlands 3. I will play it if it is like maybe 10 or euro. What I saw, it's ladder rinse repeat. The story is pretty meh. I liked the Borderlands Game of the Year edition, the one. I have 74 hours in it, so that says a lot. But Borderlands 2, guys, hold your horses. I have 1,171 hours, which is a lot. And I'm still not bored with it. I still want to go back with it. I have the Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I have 479 hours, which is amazing considering the fact I'm looking at. It's very positive. It is not as good as the Borderlands 2, but it deserves its... yeah, it is okay. It is nice. And then I have some old school games. The Commandos. I have all the Commandos games. If you don't know what it is, it's old school. It's pretty... I played it a lot when I was young. And then I want to say I was like 25 years old. So that is in the year 1990. But you really need to get into... I never was able to finish it. And it's pretty easy in the beginning. well, pretty easy. It's easy in the beginning, but there's a lot of stuff going on, and then you have to like multitask. Like if you use one character, you have a team of 4 characters, and if you use one character, you have to almost do something else at the same time as the other character, and it gets it's getting real hard at the end. And if you miss out on one thing, then you're screwed. And it's not easy. It's not easy. The store page review is very positive, and I agree. You have the Crisis games. My God, that is one of the games I was so disappointed in. I played. I wanted to have this. It is like it's saying the reviews are mixed. It is not a game that I recommend. Of course, it's from EA. The game at the time was game changing, I guess. But yeah, EA, I don't know. They were good. The games from EA were good in the beginning, but it's really starting. It's all about the money, and you can. If you think I'm wrong, I have DayZ. I played it for 100 hours. I like that game, but I tried to search a server where there are actually still some friendly people, and it was a big disappointment, and I quit this game right now because it resets after a certain time, and it's so hard for me going solo. You build up something, and I had like a little shelter with some stuff in it, and then it resets and I lost everything again. You have Dead Island. I love that game. I have 133 hours in it. I replayed it for several times. I will do a review if I have nothing else. I have Dead Island Riptide, and I've played that one for 139 hours. Dead Space is a big disappointment, not because of the gameplay or whatever, but you are not able to change the key bindings, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it when I cannot do that. I'm playing with a keyboard and mouse, and I'm lefty, and it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. There is a workaround. I saw you can do it by installing some mods, but I cannot do it. I don't have. I think I tried it, but and I have it on disc also, and I bought it. It was very cheap. It's the same with Dead Space 2. I don't know what to expect. If I have the time and I have nothing else to play, then I will try it out. And I have Dead Space 3 also, which is mostly positive or very positive. Even I'm watching, it's EA, and I'm watching the last update. Major update is August 25, 2020, and I'm really curious if in one of those games I can change my key bindings. I will play it. if in one of these games I can change my key bindings, but I have to install mods and do research about it, maybe I will do that. Then I have Deus Ex Game of the Year edition. It was so good in old school. I still like to play it. I played it for 9 hours on Steam because I remember I was waiting for my new PC, and that's one thing. It's not bad. I will redo it. It's not going to be a blind playthrough. Then you have Deus Ex Invisible War. It's not the best one. It's a mixed. So I'm very curious about that. You have the Deus Ex Human Revolution. The game is... That's weird. I'm going to the store page and it catapults me to the main. Yeah, it's not possible. That is very weird. They don't... I have 61 hours in it, by the way. That is very weird. They don't sell it anymore on Steam. So it's called Deus Ex Human Revolution. And I'm clicking on the store page and I get zilch. That is very weird. Apparently, now I see that there is a sales going on. So maybe I will have to watch my... You have Dishonored. I did a blind playthrough. No, I stand corrected. I did a playthrough. Wait a minute. You can consider it a blind playthrough. Oh my god. I played it a long time ago and it was my first game and I really did not know anything about everything again. So yeah, it's considered a blind playthrough. Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. I am so much fond of this one. I've played it for 431 hours. I really would like to do that. I have Fallout 2. And I have the problem that the graphics are not good on PC. You cannot adjust the resolution, even with the mods. Oh, and I forgot one other game. And I'm certainly going to play that as a blind playthrough. Fallout 4. I never played it, and that is one high up on my wish list. Oh yeah, Fallout New Vegas, I played it for 255 hours. So I'm missing out on some other games that I haven't played yet. And I want to do it. We are almost there, guys. And Far Cry 4, I never played it. And I still have that one. So yeah, that's a bit... I also have Portal and Portal 2. So a lot of stuff going on. I apologize for it's more of a hearing than a showing off on video. But I think it's important. So once again, if you like what you see, give me a like, guys. Give me a constructive comment. Or and subscribe if you like. If you want to see more, the next one, as I said, will be the medieval game. Sorry, I'm screwing up. The medieval game Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm very curious about that one. Well, this is the end of We Happy Few. Um, yeah, I'm a bit emotional. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Give me a like or a subscribe, and or a subscribe if you. So yeah, I'm okay. Give me a like if you like what you see, and subscribe if you want to see more. This is really the end. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next blind playthrough of that medieval game. Bye bye, guys.